Haven't you always wanted to tell me what to put in my mouth? I'm sure you have. I do it all the time. I've been eating things from different places. Whenever I meet people out in the world, they're always like, oh, I always wish I could eat with you. It'd be so fun. Well, guess what? Now you can. Although, yes, I'm still on a video, but this is sort of bridging the gap a little bit more because I'm gonna let you guys decide what I eat in this show. This is Eat with Keith. It's different from Eat the Menu. Eat the Menu, I'm eating everything from one place. You get it. Keith eats everything. But what about you? What you wanna see me eat? So this is a show where you guys send me stuff to eat or send me stuff to react to, or you can tell me stories about food. It's all about food. I'm gonna put my mouth around whatever you tell me to. But please, let's keep it clean, people. As always, everything I do is brought to you by Keith's Not Too Hot Sauces. You can tell me to eat anything you want, and I'll tell you to eat anything you have with this on it. It's in the link in the description. Get yourself a 3-pack. It's not too hot, but there's also a chicken sauce that is really hot. You can buy whatever you like. Anyway, let's move on. So I've got a lot of emails. I put out an email on my Instagram and on my whatever on the internet. And then Desiree went through a lot of those emails and found some things for me to actually eat. So we have a lot of things we're gonna get through today, but let's hop into our first one. Email number 1 from Ashley Hitchcock. Ooh, dramatic name. Hello, now that you are a dad, I think there needs to be a baby food episode. Have a great day. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. Okay, so I guess our first thing is baby food. Well, great. I'm so hungry. This is such a letdown for me, but you know what? I actually made a video at BuzzFeed a long time ago that was adults try baby food. A lot of people are in it, and I actually wasn't really in it myself because I was the one producing the video. I tried a couple other things, but now it's time for me to really experience baby food. This video is sponsored by Babbel.
Esta video está patrocinado de Babbel.
I don't know what Zach is saying.
Sí.
I didn't learn Spanish very well in high school, and now anytime I travel somewhere like Mexico or even just many parts of Los Angeles, I'm lost.
No puedes ordenar comida.
I don't know anything he's saying.
Te gusta comida mucho.
But luckily, I have Babbel. Babbel is one of the top language learning apps. Its lessons actually help you learn intuitively through real life conversations.
Muy intuitive. I don't know how to say intuitive. I'm not that good at Spanish.
Babbel is scientifically proven to help you start learning a language in as little as 3 weeks.
You want to go to the cool local restaurant where the waiters are first gen, and you want to speak to them with respect. You want to be able to say, ¿Cómo es tu comida favorita? And then they'll be like, oh, you should get this thing that's not even on the menu. And then you go, deliciosa.
Honestly, these lessons, they're kind of great. They're very easy and understandable.
What's up, Keith?
I'm halfway through. What's up?
Well, you say, ¿Qué tal?
¿Qué tal?
That means what's up.
I'm not there yet.
You're greeting your neighbor. What do you say?
I say, hola.
Hola.
It does a good job of using repetition, but also helping you use context clues.
Bye, Juan.
Adios, Juan.
Adios, Juan.
Yes!
Okay, listen, Bowie. We're gonna be recording an ad. You're breathing real heavily and you're on the couch. You know, sometimes I wish I could speak dog.
Well, you can't, but you can learn another language thanks to our sponsor, Babbel. If you've always wanted to learn a new language, now is the time to start. Use Babbel. You can get 60% off your Babbel subscription by clicking our link in the description. Thanks to Babbel for sponsoring today's video. Now back to the action. Let's start with these. I love seeing the kids with the dry snacks. What is this?
Cheese puff version. I thought that one would actually be good.
I know, I think so too. Little crunchies, mild cheddar, food for baby. Oh, I'm sorry, snacks for baby. Honestly, this cheese flavor is tremendous. These might be better than Cheetos. These are good. Holy shit! This is good. Ashley, thank you. Desiree, you gotta try one of these.
Okay.
I know you love cheese
I
snacks.
do. That's why I got these ones, because I thought they would be good.
But honestly, good.
Yeah, those aren't bad.
Those are good.
They don't have a lot of cheese flavor, though. It is mild cheddar.
It's mild. It is good.
That's good.
Damn.
What a start.
What a fucking start. Ooh. Mealtime for baby. This is also Gerber. This is mac and cheese with vegetables. Is this spoon gonna fit in there?
It does say advanced texture on that.
It does, you're right. The mac and cheese with vegetables for babies. And being room temperature did nothing to help it. Tastes like water. I taste a little bit of noodle, a tiny bit of generic vegetable, a tiny bit of cheese, but mostly it tastes like the chewiest, most solid water experience that I've ever had. It tastes so neutral. There's no salt in it at all, no spices. It's just water. Ugh, bleh. I went from on top of the world to deep in the unexplored regions of the ocean there. Oh boy. Now, the question, audience, is do we go for the little sticks, turkey sticks, or pear zucchini corn? Let's get these sticks out of the fucking way, huh? Little sticks. Oh, ooh, it smells rough. Smells like cat food, for sure. This is a cat food stick. Oh, they're all together. So they all look like a little hand gripping, the way they move. You gotta see it. You gotta bring the camera over. It's worth it. I promise, audience, it's worth it. They're like a little fist. Like a fist with too many fingers. Got one. It does look like a baby's finger that was soaked in formaldehyde. It looks like a finger. It smells really cat foody. The little turkey sticks. Oh, it started out really like, it's not good, but sure I could eat it. And then it really changed. Poor babies. There is salt, not a lot of salt. Needs more salt. Contains milk. Contains milk? Contains milk?
You should try the liquid.
Desiree, please.
Just a little sip.
The liquid's better than the stick. No, not good though. All right, let's try the Power Blend, mealtime for baby. I do like this chicken drumstick and apple. I like that that's like what we're advertising to the children. Ashley's favorite, the chicken and apple goo. I'm pleased to report, I was gonna say that I was pleased to report it just tastes like apple, but it does taste a little bit like apple and a secret. But every time I'm about to say something positive, like this wave of gross. Ugh. It's like really, really pleasant, and then it tastes like sand that's been walked on a lot, like feet sand. Ugh. But now let's go into the pear zucchini corn. I guess this is gonna taste like pear, and they're trying to sneak in zucchini corn for health. This smells like paint. This smells like a wet paint sign should be stuck against this. Zucchini isn't good when you puree it. Zucchini is good when you get most of the moisture out of it. So to lean into the moisture of zucchini is not the choice. Like grilled zucchini with a lot of salt and spices is very good, but if you let it grill too long, it becomes mush and it's gross again. That was gross. They're all gross to no one's surprise, but here's what the children I always see out in public loving. So this is where I think it's all gonna change. This is the mango, peach, carrot, sweet potato, oatmeal, whole Wonder Foods. Why? That tastes like a bland sweet potato pie. Yeah, these two, I could be watching a movie, watching frickin' Dora the Explorer, living it up. This is like junk food for kids and I'm into it. But those are the baby foods. Thank God we're done with that. And thank you so much to our fans who actually, I do know that Desiree said there were multitudes of fans that actually asked me to eat baby food. Why do you want to do that? Maybe it was retribution for the baby videos we made you watch. Which, not everybody loved it as much as we thought they would. Well, let's move on to the next email. This email comes from Tove. This Tove says, hey, I don't know if y'all could do this, but what if y'all tried college food? We can't, because that wouldn't be an experience that everyone has the same, but there's more here. Let's read this. Also, I got a fast food story. Right after I recovered from COVID, I started getting chest pain. I called a nurse and they were like, dude, go to a hospital. That could be a blood clot. Okay, problem though, I live in a rural college town and the hospital was closed somehow, so instead, with my chest aching, I told my friend who was driving me to take me to Taco Bell. We went and I just ordered a warm tortilla. I laid in my friend's car with his warm tortilla on my face for about 15 minutes, and I gotta say, I felt a lot better. Never having to visit the hospital. Is it a placebo, or does Taco Bell have rare healing properties? I'll leave that for you to decide. Tove, I have a sneaking suspicion you were high. And I watch a lot of like weed content. I found out that weed actually sometimes can make you have heart palpitations and have your heart feel a little weird. It's something that will go away. It's not like super dangerous. It's just a side effect some people experience. But we have some tortillas here, so we're going to try this. So Desiree's gonna go warm that tortilla, and then I will sit here with a warm tortilla on my face for 15 seconds. But maybe I should like get my heart rate up. Yeah, I don't feel great now after doing that. How hot is it?
Pretty hot.
Yeah. That's my fear. Bread doesn't take very long to heat up. Isn't that crazy?
I put it in there for 30 seconds.
Oh, that's way too long. Hey, but you know, you live, you learn. Let's just air it out like it's laundry.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's really hot. Whoa. This is nice. Kind of feels like I'm in a spa with a face mask. It's like also like giving me a nice steam. That was nice. And then it's also like nice on my hand. My hands are a little cold. Tove, you might be onto something. Maybe there are relaxing, healing properties to tortillas. We think of them as just food, but they could be so much more. And they're still good food. Oh, that's, hello. Okay, well thanks, Tove, that was funny. Let's move on to our next email. All right, our next email. The title is Try Salvadorian Food. This is from Sherlyn. Being Salvadorian myself, I would love to take the opportunity to introduce you to the rich and diverse cuisine of El Salvador. Thanks, Sherlyn. We actually got some pupusas. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, Sherlyn, I've had pupusas before, but here's the thing, I love them, and I honestly haven't had one in a long time. When I worked at BuzzFeed, really close to the office that we worked at was a place called Pupuseria Salvador. It was really good. It's right on Vine, just south of Sunset for those who live here in Los Angeles.
It has a new name.
It has a new name?
Yes. So
is
when
it different?
It was like the same place, the same vibe.
Okay.
Just seems to be a new name called the Numero Uno.
The Numero Uno. Well, I tell you what, it was probably my #1 favorite pupusas that I've had. I would go at lunch, I would get 3 or 4, which were always too many. I always thought, yeah, that's how many you want. But these are deceptive little critters. They look like you could eat 3 or 4 of them. You're gonna be full after 1 or 2. And this little slaw and stuff is so good. The pupusa. This is my new favorite show. People are just sending me things that are good. Wow, what a twist. Except for the baby food, I guess. But this is so good. The acidity of this, and it looks like this would be really spicy, right? Like, do you think they made this as salsa? This does have little peppers in it. It's just on the low, like the high end of mild and the low end of medium from this place. They can definitely be hotter. They can definitely be less hot. Damn! It's really salty and delicious. These are so good. They're honestly even better than I remember. But what's going on in here? Is this just a cheese? Oh, Jesus, wet! It's just the oil of the cheese has become water. It looks good. It's just like cheese. These are good, and they taste like they're fresh. I'll be honest with you. We got these earlier. They've been sitting under a heat lamp, but they taste incredible. They taste so good. What's going on in this one? Oh, this one's got meats. Look at all the meat. I'm getting really handsy with this, I guess. But it's just, who can wait for a fork? Let's get in here. What flavor is that? What is that? So good. It's like got like a ground meat in it and beans. Maybe no cheese on this one.
Is it the beef and losado?
It was good. I've never gotten this one before. Holy cow. This is delicious. What is losado?
Morocco, sorry.
Morocco.
It's an edible flower, widespread in El Salvador, in Guatemala, and other Central American parts.
I'm sorry, I'm eating
Mexico.
beef and flowers right now? That is adorable and romantic.
Think nutty, acidic, and woody.
This is like even better than the one I normally get. It's really good. I love the revuelta. I love beans, pork, and cheese like all the time. This is so different. It has like a different tang to it, just like that said. It's delicious, and the texture is also nice. It has like a minced up meat vibe. The slaw gives it the crunch back, and it gives us this freshness, and the vinegar like helps to cut through the fattiness of obviously all this cheese, all this pork, all this minced meat. It has everything you want in it. What's in this last little magical frisbee? They kind of look like disc golf frisbees, don't they? This one's just beans. I like beans. The beans. And cheese. Found it. These are so good. I love them. Wow, I feel so good. I want to keep eating them.
You have more to eat.
I know I have more to eat, but not like 70 things more, right? Not like an Eat the Menu where I'm not allowed to keep eating. I'm gonna save all these. I'm gonna eat these later. I know what I'm having for dinner. Keith's torn up pupusa party. I'm gonna finish this one though. Shout out to Numero Uno Pupuseria in Hollywood. Phenomenal. Thank you, Sherilyn. I appreciate it. It was really delicious. Let's move on to the next email. The next email comes from Jill. Oh, the subject is teeny tiny bone to pick / suggestion. Okay. Hey Keith, our whole family loves watching your eating videos. I was especially excited when you did the Del Taco one because it's legit my favorite fast food in the world. I don't get it very often because several years ago we moved to an island in Northwest Washington and there's no Del Taco within 2 hours of us. Here's my question / bone to pick. You clearly love ranch and you have had numerous Eat the Menu shows where you've dipped stuff in ranch. However, every self-respecting Del Taco lover knows that when you eat Del Taco, you absolutely have to put their French fries in the bean burritos and breakfast burritos. And you have to use their sauce packets. Why the prejudice when it comes to non-ranch products? It's outright sauce discrimination. Why? When it's something other than traditional ranch type dipping sauces, do you not use them on the food? I'd love to see an episode where you redo a place you didn't like Del Taco with someone who loves it. Oh, I don't know if I don't have someone who loves it here. It's not the favorite LA chain, I'm so sorry. But I will retry it. And you're right, I do love ranch and I don't always eat the other condiments. It's probably because I'm trying to push these. And I don't make a ranch yet, so there's no competition with ranch, but there is competition with these. So buy these, and maybe I'll eat more other condiments. I feel like I did use sauces. Maybe I didn't use sauce every time, but I use sauces sometimes, definitely on the tacos. However, here's the thing. I did have Del Taco in Palm Springs, and I have learned over my multiple trips to Palm Springs that Palm Springs fast food sucks. So it could have been that the Palm Springs Del Taco was just really bad because I had Pizza Hut there, it sucked. I had Chipotle there, it sucked. I had McDonald's there, it sucked. I had Del Taco there, it sucked. So perhaps Palm Springs just doesn't do fast food very well. So we have one that's not from Palm Springs that I'm gonna retry right now. I'm gonna take these burritos apart, put French fries in them, and then put a lot of sauce on them. Sound good? Okay, Jill, this is for you on your island that you live on now. She's on her island, she's sitting, she's looking at her boat, and she's like, oh, I wish I was there. Why didn't Keith get someone who loved Del Taco to eat it with him? That wasn't what I emailed. What's close, Jill? The bean and cheese burrito with French fries and a lot of sauce because I was prejudiced. Okay, the fries are doing a lot. I'm shocked that the fries are making a difference. The fries add texture. I mean, you can hear this, my mouth sounds disgusting. And they add a lot of salt, which is really nice. The sauce definitely, I mean, pouring sauce into it is better. I mean, just this tortilla is a little hard. Okay, Jill, it's better. But it's the fries and the sauce that I like, not the bean burrito. So does that really change my judgment of the bean burrito? Because I said I liked the fries. And I said I liked the sauce. It made it better, and I guess if that's the rule that every self-respecting person knows, then I guess I need some more self-respect. Let's put some fries in the breakfast burrito, which honestly looks like brains, and it's got a sauce in it, but let's put the medium in. Why is the medium black? And the Inferno is orange. It looks like this should be the scariest heat level, but it's the second scariest heat level. Should I put ketchup in it too? It's breakfast burrito. You can put ketchup in breakfast. Let's do it. Why not? I don't want to be prejudiced. I'm sorry, Jill. You did exactly what I asked you to do. Just send me emails. I'm being so mean. But I love you, Jill. I hope you get off that island soon. I hope a rescue helicopter comes and takes you back to Del Taco. All right. The breakfast burrito with fries and sauces in it.
Noises.
Way better. Jack doesn't like listening to the eating. Let me tell you, this was wildly improved. And also, I think the base product is better than it was in Palm Springs. Because that was not good. This is good. And the ketchup and the hot sauce are kind of dancing beautifully together. I do feel like everything's stuck to my teeth. Like the tortilla's stuck to my teeth, the egg's stuck to my teeth. Did you know that taco sauce is just hot sauce and ketchup? That's all it is. So if anybody, when I was putting ketchup on, went, ew, turns out you're stupid. I'm sorry, you're not stupid. You just didn't know. But now you know. You were ignorant. And all of us are ignorant of many things. That's just life. Jill, you were right. Adding better flavored things to the food makes it taste better. And I'm glad that I retried it from a Del Taco that's not a bad one, because I do think these were both actually better base things. It's always worth giving things another try.
Since I go to Del Taco just to get the chicken taco.
The thing that tastes like the snack wrap.
I go to Del Taco to get something that tastes like, and everybody's like, the snack wrap's coming back in 2025 or whatever it is, and I'm like, okay, just go to Del Taco.
Girl, it's back.
Yeah. I'm like, you're telling me that 2 years away?
That was good intel. And I hope, I'm gonna, I bet that wasn't the most attractive footage for you to watch, but it was actually, I'm gonna keep it in. Because Desiree's right. I did say it tastes like the snack wrap, and it does so much that Desiree, who I feel like worships McDonald's, goes there to get that McDonald's fix. And McDonald's doesn't have it.
I do. That's the only reason I go to Del Taco.
I get it. Well, let's move on to the next email. Thank you, Jill. Dear eatwithkeith@gmail.com. New Zealand snacks, all caps. Hey Keith, please do an eat the menu of New Zealand foods. So many cool things available. And then they've listed a lot of them. I don't think we had time to get them, but this next email asks for Australian snacks, and we do have those. So I'll hop and talk to both you and Kate, Emma. Kate writes, hey Keith, just a question, would you try Australian snacks? And if you, Zach, and Eugene would return to Australia, would you try another fast food restaurant, excluding McDonald's, AKA Macca's, because I did do eat the menu there. It just so happens that Desiree's friend just went to Australia and brought back a bunch of Australian snacks and candies. So why don't we try some of those, and you'll, I guess, probably be mad at me because they aren't exactly New Zealand snacks, and I'm lumping you in with Australia, but you sound so similar to us. But I know you're different. So I guess we have mostly Australian candies, not Australian snacks, but we do have Vegemite, which is almost exactly like Marmite. I know, you don't just take a big spoonful of this, Keith. I know, I've done it before, that's not the way to do it. So we're gonna make some toast, we're going to butter some bread, and we're gonna put a thin little layer on this, but while we're toasting up our bread, we'll have some of the candy.
Do you want to toast it?
I do.
Okay, then I'll get a stick.
I do. So let's make some toast. Whoa, that was a satisfying plunge, huh? Did you see those breads fall? It felt cinematic. That was good. But while we're waiting for our toast to toast, let's try the candies Desiree loved the most. So let's start with this one, Snakes Alive. Create smiles with delicious, stretchy Snakes Alive. Well, this is really quite fun. I love the texture. Really great chew, very fun. It tastes kind of lemony. For us Americans out here, texture, kind of like Swedish fish, but it doesn't stick to your teeth, which I love. I love Swedish fish, but they stick to my teeth so much that I don't eat them anymore. I love it. Snakes Alive! Strawberries and cream. These are again Allen's, so we're really trying kind of eat every Allen's candy right now, which is fine. Strawberries and cream. My God, that was so cinematic. I didn't know toasters actually did that. Mine doesn't do that, and mine doesn't have that much emphasis. Okay. Strawberries and cream. I don't love these.
Yeah. I will say everything after those snakes goes downhill.
I love this. How he's blowing a bubble of cream. What does that mean? How do you blow a bubble of cream? It's not gum. It's cream. Okay, let's take a candy pause. Let's pause the candy because it's time for toast. Rice toast is so good. It's just bread with a little more cooking, and yet delicious every time. Only at Woolworths. Beautiful. Okay, we're just gonna use that much. Hopefully that's not too much. Oh, it's too much. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's supposed to be really thin, really, really thin. Aussies, New Zealanders, sound off in the comments if this looks correct. Let's try the Vegemite, which is not dissimilar from Marmite, which is what? Your name is Emma? Oh, Emma. Wasn't there a trending TikTok? It's like, oh no, Emma.
Oh no, the condensation, Emma.
Let's try it. I think I still did have just too much Vegemite, but I get it. It's very bitter, very buttery, and very salty. So it has a very interesting flavor profile. I do think it's an acquired taste, and I could see myself acquiring it, to be honest. It's not bad, and I wanna know, like, what should I be drinking with it? Should I be drinking coffee? Should I be drinking a flat white?
My
like,
Australian friend said there's a thing called Nestle Milo. She's like, I should have gotten you that because every kid has this shit for breakfast in Australia.
It's good. I get how chocolate milk would help with this because it's fatty, but it's not sweet. So I guess a chocolate swig would be a nice addition. It's not bad. Okay, a couple more candies before we move on. This is called Mad About Teeth, and you know what I'm about to do, don't you, audience? Yes, you do, and I'm sure every child does this. How do I look? Real good? Real convincing? Look like teeth? Look like teeth? How is it? It doesn't taste good. It tastes like the dentist. Ew! Ew! However, flavor, spot on. Teeth should taste like toothpaste. But why would that be a can? I can't believe how much this tastes like eating toothpaste. I'm disgusted, yet entertained. I feel like kombucha girl right now. It is disgusting. I can't believe it's still in my mouth. I don't want to swallow it because I don't even know how to. As a child, you're taught very steadily not to swallow toothpaste. Ugh. I'm gonna spit it out. It's toothpaste.
I will warn you that this last one I spit out.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. It gives you the willies. All right. Last but not least, Allen's Minties. I have a feeling it's gonna taste like the teeth. The Minties. This is much better tasting than the other one. Just like a York peppermint patty, or just a peppermint. It's just straight up peppermint, but it's taffy, and it's stuck to my teeth, and it's miserable as an experience. I hate taffy because of this. I don't understand why people like it. I don't like stuck to my teeth. It makes me sound stupid when I'm trying to talk. Best candy, stretchy snakes. Worst candy, funny teeth. And the Marmite/Vegemite, that wasn't so bad. All right, let's move to the next email. This is from Anna. Food suggestions. Hey Keith was the subject. That's a good Keith. That's a good subject. That's a good Keith. That's a good Keith. Hi Keith, for your next food video, I would love for you to try fairy bread. It's an Australian party snack that is simply white bread with butter and sprinkles. Wait, it's just bread with butter and sprinkles? Kind regards, Anna. Ugh, so disgusting. Okay, we'll bring it over. I've heard of fairy bread before, but I didn't realize it was Australian. Is it Australian? Do other people make fairy bread? Ooh, you know what I used to do as a child? I made something called butter balls. And I would do what I'm doing right now. I would take this buttered bread and I would do this. Slaps. I used to do this all the time. Why? Because I was a little boy. Well, boys are weirdos. All children are kind of weirdos, but every so often you get a big old glob of congealed butter. Oh, so good. It still hits. Well, let's try it how they want me to do it. Fairy bread. Does it say why it's called fairy bread? Is there an etymology here? Did they catch a fairy in the act?
Often served at children's parties in Australia and New Zealand. And it's covered with hundreds of thousands, which is what they call sprinkles.
Oh, that's a cute name for sprinkles. Give me your hundreds of thousands! I'll try to get a nice rainbow, because that's probably what we want here, right? Yeah. It's supposed to be like a fairy. Oh God, it's getting grosser by the second.
Cut it like a
Oh my God, you're so f***ing right. I'm so sorry. The fairy bread, an Australian childhood favorite. There's something there. I get why a child would like this. The crunch is actually kind of fun. It's just that birthday cake. Honestly, I think I like it more than birthday cake.
But you don't really like frosting, do you?
I don't like frosting. The butter is way better than frosting. I love butter. Now what about the combination between Australia's and my childhoods?
Oh.
Fairy balls? Fairy balls. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of something we do here. It's like cinnamon toast. Like literally the cereal Cinnamon Toast Crunch is based off of this. Why don't we do it? We have another piece of toast from earlier.
Do you want the mix or do you want
just bring the mix. This is very common for kids. I first saw people do it at a camp that I was a counselor at, and all the kids were doing this. You butter a piece of toast, and then you just cover it in cinnamon and sugar. What is this called? Cinnamon toast? What do we call this? Sweet toast? Sugar toast? All right, let's try our cinnamon toast. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I never understood that Cinnamon Toast was a thing, but I ate that cereal. Well, I guess I don't think a golden graham. It was a graham cracker, isn't it? I guess it all makes sense now. It all makes so much sense. Good. That's enough of the toasts. Let's move on. Our next email comes from Melinda. Says, hello from Unboxing Betty. Let's take a look. Hi Keith, I saw your Instagram post, and since you asked for folks to reach out with any food related things, I did. I wanted other stuff other than just eating. I wanted to share my YouTube channel with you. Each week on Unboxing Betty, I cook a dish from Betty Crocker's mid-century recipe card box and explore the food role brands and corporations have on American culture. Thanks, Melinda. Okay, Melinda. Let's check it out. We've got a couple clips that we pulled. Hold on, Melinda. Let me put my headphones in. This is Party Sandwich Loaf, vintage Betty Crocker recipes. Happening. We got a cold open.
I'm picking out the weird bits of salmon I don't like. It seems suspect to me. Where's the cat?
Always make extra fish for your cat. But then every time you make fish, they will expect a treat. This is gross looking. Gross. Okay, she has to, hold on, I gotta stop. She has to make 3 kinds of filling, and one of them is like chicken and olives. One of them is salmon spread, and I don't think those two can go together. Salmon and chicken just alone. Adding in olives and making them all spreadable is definitely gross. She's cutting up eggs now too? And there's mayonnaise? None of this is cooked. This is all just assembled, pre-cooked stuff that's gonna be molded together. And then humans are going to consume it and say, yum, thank you. But I thought Betty Crocker knew what she was doing. These seem like a nightmare. Oh wow, she's cutting bread wrong. Like she's cutting it longwise, and it's so disturbing to me. It's crazy looking. How can you cut bread like that, Melinda? It's Betty's tip. We're in it now. Melinda has taken the bread and she has put the egg salad mixture on the bottom, and now she's putting more bread on top of that. We're making like a triple decker sandwich. She's now put the chicken olive mixture on that, and she's put another piece of bread on that. And now there's salmon on the top. Honestly, it does look old. She's cutting a slice. Here we go, here's the money shot. She just said, wow, they got a slice off, it looks disgusting. She's eating it.
Okay, salmon just tastes like tuna.
Says that this dish was often served as the centerpiece at the table at baby showers and women's luncheons in the 60s and 70s.
Women ate this?
Yeah.
This is the most stonery thing I've ever seen. It's like, this is literally what's in your fridge. I need to make one big centerpiece for my friends who are coming over to smoke a 30-foot bong in an hour. Okay, let me put together a bunch of pastes of fish and chicken and eggs, cut bread wrong, and then reassemble it, and then frost it with cream cheese. Okay, that was apparently an old video. We're going back in real quick to see
just to give a little review of the updated. She's been doing this for a few years.
Yeah, wow, a few years. Melinda, whoa, hold on. Kitchen had a glow up. We still got the red, but now it's an apron. Frozen salads. What? Okay, this is cute. She's putting marshmallows and fruit in a bowl. It's still the same format, but now we got music, Melinda. Crushing it. I'm jumping to the tasting. Oh shit, these look good, Melinda. They're like frozen Jell-O mold salads. Salad is a very loose term here. Melinda, do it. Big bites, always big bites. Everyone wants to see a big old brave bite. Come on, get in there, Melinda. Yes, that's a big bite. She doesn't like it. She said no. She's sad, she's crying. Her hands are up. She's flailing them. She has to swallow. Yes, Melinda, that's the rule. Melinda could hang on eat the menu, because you can say it's gross, but you want to swallow it, unless your mouth is full of gum teeth. Then you're allowed to spit. What's Betty Crocker doing? She's off her Crocker. I like that you do take fierce bites of what is obviously going to be garbage. Thanks for submitting it, Melinda. Great to hear from you. Go check out Unboxing Betty if you're into old, spooky Betty Crocker pranks that she disguised as recipes. Let's see what's next. Keith eats everything from his childhood. It would be cool to see you eat childhood favorites, whether it's your meals your parents made for you as a kid, snacks you liked as a kid, weird ice cream combos you ate as a kid. This is from Colton. I wasn't sure what childhood favorite I would think of when I was reading it, but then you said ice cream combos you ate as a kid, and that I can do. I used to make a little something called ice cream pot pie. Let's make it. I used to eat this cereal a lot as a child, but I never did what I'm about to do until now. Step 1, open your Eggos. Step 1, toast 1 Eggo waffle. So while you toast the Eggo, you get your cereal in the bowl. Actually, I was wrong. Ice cream's first. I should have opened all this before I started talking. What was I thinking? This is what it's really like to eat with Keith. He's disorganized. I think vanilla is a good choice because let's keep it simple. We have a lot of flavors we're about to experience, okay? Golden Grahams or your favorite cereal that's not like a fruit flavor. I feel like the fruit flavor doesn't work as well. You want like a Cocoa Puff, Honey Nut Cheerios, Golden Grahams, etc. This is key. Not a lot of milk. Okay? We're just trying to encourage the ice cream to go back to what it once was. Hey, while we're waiting, this is a great time to remind you that if you would like to submit something for me to eat, you just email eatwithkeith@gmail.com. We'll go through them. We'll find some of you guys' suggestions. We'll put them in an episode like this, so it's in your hands. If you want the opportunity to put something in my mouth, I'm giving it to you. Okay? Don't take this lightly. This is a responsibility. It's big. Oh, Jesus Christ. It got out. This is a nice done. Oh, it's so fucking hot.
Oh, do you need a plate?
No, I don't. I bet you imagined we would do this, right? We're gonna peanut butter it. Ow, it's so hot. Face down onto our little treat. We have our ice cream pot pie. See, we're crunching through our pie crust. Oh yeah.
Would you eat this for breakfast? Was this an after-school snack?
Well, I ate this when I was 22.
Okay. So you were high.
Bingo. Yeah, make sure you get some ice cream. The ice cream is melting fast.
Yeah.
It's salty, it's sweet, it's hot.
Okay, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's like, it's such a good, funny dessert, and you probably have the stuff for it because you're just reusing breakfast at night. So Colton, you asked what I had as a child, this is what I ate as a young adult.
22-year-old.
Sometimes I would have this for breakfast, and then we called it breakfast pot pie. Still had ice cream in it. Let's jump into this. This is titled Food from Abby. Love your Eat the Menu content, thank you. I was wondering if you could try more regional foods like German food, Swedish food, French food, African food. I think that would be cool. Specifically, I want to know you think of a German dish called rouladen. Rouladen maybe? Also, have you tested to see who has the best fast food pie? That could be fun. Well, yeah, the German dish rouladen. We have a lot of German restaurants in Los Angeles, so it's like we have it right there. Let's give it a try. Wow. Oh, this is from Red Lion.
Yeah. Red.
This looks odd.
We also got the potato salad.
Hell yeah. This is beef rouladen or rouladen. I have no idea how to pronounce. Let's look it up. How to pronounce beef rouladen.
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 Rouladen. Rouladen.
Rouladen is a dish of filled rolled meat or pastry. This typical German dish consists of bacon, onions, mustard, and pickles wrapped in thinly sliced beef or veal. Like a braised dish, is often browned then covered with wine or stock and cooked. It is also considered to be part of traditional Polish cuisine in the Upper Silesia region.
Wow, that was fun. Thank you, robot. And let's try to cut it and see what's going on in the middle of this thing. Yep, it's got bacon and pickles. Beef rouladen. Really trying to get the accent of that robot right. Let's try it. It's German. And because I've never had that flavor before, but the closest thing I can think of is like, almost like a Reuben. But it's like a beef stew Reuben in flavor. It has incredible depth of flavor. Vinegary, salty, sweet. Wow. This must be so bad for you. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. This is so good. I feel like I want to go to sleep. I feel like I want to eat this in bed. Mashed potatoes. Dang. It's hard to keep your eyes open when you're eating it. Because it's like, to look at something while eating it would be to do it a disservice. It needs to be enjoyed in privacy. All right, let's try the purple. Let's try the purple cabbage. Woo! So zippy. Yum. Well, it's so bright. Honestly, it's perfect to be with this like really rich, heavy, sleepy, salty sandwich stew. It wakes you right back up. It's sweet, it's briny, vinegary, refreshing compared to everything else, but damn. And they gave us bread. I guess I'll eat the bread with the heck in this. This is probably good. Bread is dry from being under the heat lamp, huh? Chopping up beef juice with bread. That's freaking fine. That's fine. That is so good. I don't know if I like the pupusas or that more. They're both delicious. This is fun. I like this show a lot. I'm having a blast. Let's move on to see what's next. And we have one more email. Oh, we've had such fun. What is it? Video suggestion, best/least best. I think a great video would be to get the best and least best foods from various ETM videos and see if they still hold up. Is it really still bland and disgusting? Is it the best burger? I'm curious to know. You know what, Brianna? I think that's a great idea. In fact, it's such a good idea. I think I'm gonna do that in every episode of this Eat with Keith. We're gonna choose a restaurant and have something from the best and least best. And what restaurant did we choose today?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, the first Eat the Menu on the channel. Now, that was actually like one of the shortest Eat the Menus ever. It was the first one. It was much before it grew into the thing it became. But back then we didn't have least best and best. We just ate it. So Desiree poured through the video video and found the things that I seemed to like the most and like the least. We'll do a retry of all these things and see how we feel. Let's start with the Mexican pizza. Call your Italians. I believe I said something
You
like
said that multiple times thinking something was gonna be the Mexican pizza, and it wasn't.
Right. I kept expecting the Mexican pizza and it wasn't. Okay, this is the Mexican pizza. There she is. It smells good. It smells like beans. The Mexican pizza. It's unfortunately suffering from being soft, which the last one was too. But this is one that I've gotten it to go normal style. It does not get home crunchy. It can't, you have to eat it there. This is a dine-in exclusive. It's not good. I stand by my previous verdict. They were right to discontinue it the various times they've done that. I don't know why public demand wanted it back. You were wrong. But let's move to this. I know what these are. These are the fiesta potatoes. These now, I think these were discontinued and people are like, no. Bring it back. And they're back. They're so good. They look awful, but honestly, the simple nacho cheese, the sour cream, and these little seasoned potatoes are a dream. The fiesta potatoes. Honestly, they're not as good as I remember, but they're still good. I think that's just the time that they spent under the heat lamp. Well, I got what, oh yeah, no, that was good. They're good, they have a little bit of spice. Not a lot. I love it. I love it. Even though I don't think that one was as good today. What are you? This was the black bean burrito. Previously, I loved it. Let's see if I still do. And okay, I'm gonna eat it from the middle, but it's because this is all bread. And I only have one bite here. That's delicious. Yeah, it's got onions, cheese. The cheese never got hot enough to melt, which is a little concerning. The cheese is still just completely independent shredded cheeses in there. Which, how's that possible? It should have been warm enough to at least melt like some of them together. But the flavor of their black beans is really good. I think the black beans are excellent. That would still fall in my best category now because it's like really cheap and really flavorful and really simple and really good. But now this, I love chalupas. Fried pita with all the fixings. It smells like a cheeseburger somehow. The chalupa. It's like a taco that went to the gym. It's swole, but it's still fried, baby. Yeah. Chalupa is definitely one of my go-tos. When we get Taco Bell, I just get like 6 crunchy tacos. Nothing else. And no matter how many I order, when I finish the last one, I say, should have gotten one more. Should have gotten one more. I feel like you can eat a million. When they made those little party packs, that was a big day for me. When you could buy 10 tacos at once. And it was like $11. Damn, they nailed it. Okay, we got 2 more. Oh, I remember this one.
You proclaimed this as the worst.
This is the absolute worst one?
That's what you said.
A lot of Taco Bell lettuce on it, so it's not doing itself any favors. The grilled steak taco. I got no steak in that bite. I got nothing in that bite but lettuce. What is it? Oh, it's right there. I was right on the cusp. Gotta chew this one up. Okay, now we'll actually try the steak taco. Ugh. Ugh. You know when you feed your dog or your cat and they look at what you put in the bowl and they look up at you and they're like, really? That's how I feel about this. I'm like, really? This is what we're eating? I know I'll eat anything. I'll eat straight garbage, but this is what you chose? Oh boy. This is the cat food taco.
If it's the chicken soft taco, then yes.
This is the chicken soft taco that I apparently said tasted like cat food. So let's try it. That doesn't taste like cat food. What was I thinking? I don't think it's great. It wouldn't be my least best though. It would not be my best, but it would not be my least best. Fiesta potatoes and this, they went the opposite direction, right? Fiesta potatoes I love. They were only okay today. This I hated, but it was actually pretty okay today. Everything else stayed true though. You know, chalupa's delicious. Mexican pizza is not good. The steak is the worst. The black bean burrito, yeah, still good. And this is fine.
You also proclaimed in the video that the volcano taco was the best, but it is no longer available.
Yes. A very sad thing has happened. There's no more volcano taco. They were replaced by the Doritos Locos tacos. And now the Doritos Locos tacos only has the nacho cheese. Doesn't even have the Cool Ranch anymore. Whatever happened to Taco Bell being so loco? So crazy. Okay, well, we did it. We tried it all. this was fun. I had a great time. I had some really delicious stuff. Shout out today to the pupusas and the beef roulade. Those were great. I actually finally liked having the Marmite how it's supposed to be enjoyed. I thought that was a great experience for me. The candies were okay. Oh, the story about the tortilla on your face, I love that. I loved going back and making my old stupid pot pie as well. But let me know what else you want to see me try. Maybe I can do a whole episode in a different place. I don't know. You tell me. What do you want to see? That's it. Thanks everybody for today's episode. Thanks to, who we got all these people, let's say their names again. We got Brianna, Abby, Colton, Melinda, Anna, Kate, Emma, Jill, Sherlyn, Tove, Caitlin, Ashley. And that's it. Bye. I don't think you should release this because I think most people just didn't know you changed it. And you're outing yourself a lot, Golden Grams. It's the giant size. It is huge.
I've never even heard of Golden Grams.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they're from the 80s.